What's up, guys? Matt here. Haven't seen you guys in quite a while. Coming back to you doing a little DIY update again. I don't know if you guys remember from a long time ago, our DIY intake's still hanging in there. Still strong, but just gonna do a quick little overview of how far the car's come. Made a little bit of progress, changed a little bit from a grocery getter, so. Alright guys, so a brief overview of what we got going on here. You guys saw the intake be created in Ben's garage. Since then, I've had a few little bolt-ons here and there. Start off with, I got a catch can just because cool points and a little bit beneficial for the intake. Next, I got a charge pipe. Always better to have a more solid setup for the charge pipe. These came with plastic ones that are known to break once you push a little bit more boost through them. Just a reliability mod. I had to go with a front mount. You can't really see it with this bumper, but I got a big front mount in there, and that definitely helped with temps and everything, keep everything a little bit cooler. Alright, so moving to the other side of the system, had to go with a catless downpipe, 3-inch to connect to the exhaust that my buddy Eddie at Best Muffler did. Super solid guy, but they definitely freed up the exhaust and gave the car a little bit more oomph. Coupled with that BOOTMOD3, and it really livens it up, especially the pops and bangs. So we'll have to do an exhaust clip. And then next, I got some headlights, just some eBay guys, but I really like them. The car came with halogens that looked super bad and dim, but that's basically it for cosmetics. But car's come a little bit since you guys last seen it, so. Alright, so the main focus of today's video is gonna have to be the BOOTMOD3, boot mode. Everyone calls it something different. So what we'll do is we'll go inside the car and I'll show you a little bit about the tune. I do have the Wi-Fi agent to where I could run it on my phone. You can use your laptop. It's all the same though. And then we're also going to be doing a comparison between the Burger Motorsports JB4 on John's car. So let's go inside.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so as far as the mobile version goes, you just go to the App Store, download BOOTMOD3, and you open it up. You can go on their website and purchase your software license. They'll send you an activation code, and you just sign in. You create an account, sign in, put in your activation code and your VIN, and it'll populate everything. It'll set you up with an account, and you can sign in and do everything from the app. So I have mine hooked up to the Wi-Fi agent, and that's where you could just run it from your mobile app. If you need to use your computer, it's all the same. You just plug it into your OBD2 port with an Ethernet cable. So as far as the mobile app goes, all you do is you sign in. So auto saves it. Come over here and it says your VIN and your vehicle, and it says connected. So the dashboard is pretty sweet. You have a lot of stuff you can do. That's your home screen with your vehicle. Your dashboard, this is all your live gauges, data logs and stuff. As far as diagnostics, you can do everything from the app to where you could turn off your check engine light if you have a catless downpipe, check codes and stuff. As far as the OBD agent, that's for updating it and everything. Alright, so the main thing is that you spend most of your time in is My Maps. When you first download it and flash it, it'll save your stock tune and everything, so you could always go back to it. I have stage 2 with 91 octane. Recommended is front mount. They have little recommendations to keep your car safe. Here's all the off-the-shelf maps. So what you do is you actually flash one of these maps and you can get a custom tune, and using the mobile app you can data log with it. So tune request, this is where you go in and they have a huge list of tuners that you can send all these to. This is going to be the tuner list. Endless amounts, and they're all certified tuners that BOOTMOD3 and Pro Tuning Freaks use. Other than that, if you have an M3 or something, you get transmission tunes, which is pretty cool, and there's all the basic information about your vehicle. Other than that though, it's fairly easy and basic to get around. and it creates good lifetime gauges and everything, so you can check out your vehicle. And obviously there's a lot you can choose from, all the way through every type of value that you could have on your vehicle. You can monitor it and data log with it, and we'll get into data logging a little bit, maybe show a couple pools and get out on the road. Always an Eco Pro. Gas mileage.
Same car, different stuff.
Different mods. Alright, hey guys, it's John. I don't know if you guys remember me. I had the 350Z. We did the coilover video. But now I have a 328i, same as Matthew. Matt.
Good choice.
Good choice. So I just got this car a few months ago. So all I have right now is the custom intake, which routes through the front of the bumper, behind the kidney grills, for that direct air. And air temps go down about 25 degrees, legitimately, and which allows me to run more boost, which allows me to run the JB4, which he spoke about earlier, which is different than the boot mod. And we'll be getting into that in just a second. So with the JB4, you have the module here, which I do have the Bluetooth connector I'll get to in a sec, but you do have the T-map, you have the map, and then you have the fuel rail plugs, and it's just literally all you do is it comes with an extra set of wires. So you plug it in into the stock wire, and then you plug it in to the actual sensor itself that is attached to the engine or the charge pipe here, and then same with the fuel rail, which is back there. That one's a bit of a pain. But on here, the box, so we have the JB4 Connect Kit, which is for the phone app, so it's over Bluetooth. And that's the same thing with Matt. I have the same layout, well, pretty similar layout. I can change what map I'm in. I can see all my temperatures, boost pressure, oil temp, RPM, throttle position, like to the millisecond while I'm driving, so that's really cool. And I can also change maps on the fly. Unfortunately, I'm calling out Matt here. He can't change his map on the fly while driving. He has to stop, park it, and then wait like 30 seconds. With mine, you can just hit map 4, which is the regular, which allows me to hit 22 pounds of boost, or go to map 1 or 0, which just turns off the JB4, so I don't run high boost, but it still is attached to the car. So now we have the JB4 open, so it connects, so you can see my RPM is running right now, the car's running. Air fuel ratio, intake temp, oil temp, and what map I'm in. Now I can change, and there's the boost. I can change these if I hold it, and it gives me all these other options. A lot of these I don't use. This is also for the 328, the 335, the 340, so I don't use all of those. It can go sideways. Oh, there you go. And then you can do logging, so when you hit logging, it'll give you a graph of the power that you logged. So that's one example. Like you can see my pedal position and everything like that. And then going into the settings, this is where I can change my boost threshold. So start out at 19 pounds to 20 to 22. So once it hits 22, what's cool is it'll actually shift into the stock map, so I don't overboost. Right now I don't have a charge pipe, I don't have an intercooler, and I don't have an exhaust. I'm eventually getting to the downpipe. So it'll basically keep me at 19 pounds of boost, and it won't let me go over it. Because if it does, since I go over, it'll switch from map 1 to map 4. And map 4 is just a JB4's on, but stock tune and everything. And then same thing with this, I can read my codes. If I gotta check engine light, I can read it, I can delete it. And this is where I can change my map. So I only use map 1 and map 4. Like I said, map 1, high boost, map 4, stock. So if you guys are deciding whether to get a JB4 or the boot mod, here's the kind of the pros and cons of having both. Now they are tunes. The JB4 is more of just a bolt-on, and you kind of just get what comes with the JB4. You can't really adjust it too much. Like I said, you can change the threshold of things, but you can't change the actual tune of the car. And with Matt,
so the major thing is I had the JB4 for I think like 8 months. I loved it and it was cool, and I found out about BOOTMOD3. The cool thing about BOOTMOD3 is that basically all you're getting is a software license to be able to tune. Once you kind of dive into the app and the desktop version, there's a lot that you can do with it. Not only can you flash whatever map you want, you can send it to a tuner, you can say, hey, let's tone it down a little bit, and you can do whatever you want, and it's an actual ECU flash. It's a little bit different. Like with him, he could just change a map. With me, I have to pull over and turn off my car and plug in my seatbelt and everything, which is okay because you do get a little bit more customization. But the main thing is just a piggyback versus an ECU flash. The JB4 is great, and it serves a great purpose. It definitely changes the car a lot. But the boot mod is it's different type of little animal. It's all about what you want in a car. If you're not looking to do anything crazy, JB4s are awesome. Now if you want to kind of get more into it and customize your car as much as you can, a BOOTMOD 3 tune is also good. But I would say they're both, it's neck and neck. I mean, me and him have had a little bit of fun, and it was actually surprisingly close, which kind of hurt my feelings because with how much I have done.
I feel like the only reason why he actually was able to pull about a half car in front of me was he does have the intercooler, he does have a downpipe, he does have the charge pipe and the oil catch can, which does benefit him a lot.
This was in Mexico, by the way.
Yeah.
In a safe location, not on the street, not doing anything illegal.
Mexico.
There is safe ways to do things and still have fun and enjoy your cars. So that's the main thing. Stay safe, you guys.
So yeah, we had Matt and John kind of go over what they have done to their cars, and the difference between what the JB4 can do for it and what the BOOTMOD3 can do for it as well. So we hope you guys enjoyed, and just let us know if you kind of like us doing different things with different cars. I know we've had Matt's car. We haven't had John's new car on the channel yet, but we have had this platform on the channel, but it's just been a really long time and we don't really keep up with them. But yeah, let us know if you want us to branch out and get to know other people in their cars. They'll definitely help us with getting content out to you guys, because we're trying to be more avid with releasing content. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed. We hope it helped anybody out there that's trying to decide whether or not you're gonna go with the JB4 or the BOOTMOD 3. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with that. But yeah, let us know how you feel in the comments. If you have any questions, make sure to subscribe to us if you want to continue watching our content, and like the video. And if you want, I'll put our Instagram right here. So just follow us on Instagram, Valley Crew. So yeah, we thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.